Hey guys, don't forget, stick around at the end of this episode.
Yeah, because we got some really good messages at the end of this. You know those ones we told you to leave us on our party line? Yep.
Which is just a Google Voice account?
Yes, it's not like a 900 number. So stick around. Stick around.
I like that. That was sing-songy.
It was.
So yeah, listen at the end.
That was good.
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My soul code whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My soul code whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, this
We
is
should be talking about this.
We really
on
should.
the record. I'm going to move this too so you can hear me.
Okay.
That might make sense.
I can hear you great.
Oh, good. Especially now that you have your new earbuds.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That was crazy. It was hilarious when I'm like, you're like, is that good? I'm like, whoa, that hurt. Like, that's
And
loud.
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like but I can't
You're
hear
like,
anything.
you're like, well, I can't hear it. Well, it's loud. And then you listen to my earbuds and you're like, whoa, that is loud.
My earbuds were broken. My Apple earbuds were broken. And I haven't had them for that long.
Are those ones that you got like with your phone?
Yeah.
No, because they didn't have this thing.
Oh. No.
Thank goodness, though, mine are still okay. The ones with the normal plug.
Yeah.
Not the
Wait.
dumb one.
Didn't they come? No, they came with.
No, this one?
Yeah.
This phone of mine
Yeah.
came with the one that only works in this phone.
Oh.
They didn't come with the ones that work in a normal, like, I don't know what that's called.
Oh, the what's it called? Airport? Not that's no.
No, but that thing.
Lightning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's only the lightning now.
Okay.
So I have to carry around 2 pairs.
So those are
of
older.
earbuds.
Those are older.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but I have to carry 2 pairs of earbuds around.
One for here.
Right, and one for my phone.
Right.
And actually, I just got some Bluetooth ones, so I carry those ones around instead of the other ones.
I'm pretty excited about my AirPods.
I really want AirPods for Mother's Day.
I got them for Mother's Day. Early Mother's Day. They came like super early. They were on back order and they just like came.
And they showed up.
Yep. I was like,
I really want them. I
damn.
should ask for them. I know I'm not going to get them. I know this.
just ask for them.
But I want them. And it's like my watch. I asked for my watch. I did get my watch, but he said, you're never going to wear it. This is a waste of money. I know you're never going to wear it. And we may have even talked about this in the last episode.
Maybe.
I wear it every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
I wear mine every day too.
I wear it, and I wear it, and I wear it.
You know what's cool about the AirPods?
What's
When
that?
Kevin and I walk, I put one in one ear and I give him the other one.
Yeah, I saw that on your thing.
And we listen. And we like listen to music and walk.
On your Marco Polo. Has anybody Googled the Marco Polo app?
No. Have you?
No. But I got thinking about that today, actually.
It makes me a little nervous because I don't usually jump into technology like this. I usually research it pretty thoroughly.
I mean, it's just an app for communicating. But, so I got thinking today, this is what's weird about it. And we can put it on here.
Okay,
I
so
think.
first of all, let's talk about what it is.
Right.
We got this app. It's called Marco Polo.
And you send videos,
And
like real time.
Right. And at first I was like, why not just like you did? Why not just send a FaceTime video?
Like, right. Why not just FaceTime with them?
But it's cool because
It is.
I like it.
Me too.
I like it.
Me too. I like it too. And I think it's funny, Christine was like, I've had this app for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Me either.
But Steph sent me a message, like sent me a request to download it, like the one that I sent you.
yeah.
So I did it, and we sent a couple back and forth, and we were both like, what is this? I don't know. This is weird. And then we laughed, and that was it. But I sent you a thing. And then we did it. And
Right.
we were like, what is this? This is kind of weird. Why don't we just FaceTime?
Or Snapchat.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, we kind of like it.
Yeah.
And we have like a group thing going,
I love it.
which is really fun. So
sometimes we have 96 videos
yes,
at the end of the day.
it took me about an hour to get
That's
caught
awesome.
up. And I even watched some of them like on 2x to get caught up the other night. But it was fun. So today I realized something. First of all, we know that Michelle's sounds like staticky.
Right.
It's weird.
Right.
But like nothing else sounds staticky.
Right.
And then I was in my car. In my car, my phone automatically hooks up to the Bluetooth when I'm in it.
No, what are you going to tell me? I'm
So-
scared now.
So I thought to myself, like this morning,
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh, on my drive to work, I'll open it up and I can like catch up to the ones this morning. I can't really watch it, but I know everyone's voice. I'll know who's saying what, and that's fine. So I get in my car and I, turn it on and the radio comes on. And then this starts playing through my phone. And then the Bluetooth links up to the car, but it starts playing Hangin' Tough from the iPod, like the music part of my phone, and it's still playing the sound through the phone speaker of the Marco Polo videos.
What?
That doesn't happen, period. Like, when my phone is hooked up to my car, and if I'm listening
Like
to
you can't
music...
do Bluetooth and speaker.
No, you can't. Like, it just doesn't work that way.
I've never done that.
You also can't record a video while you are playing music through the Bluetooth.
Right.
The music will stop.
Right.
So it doesn't stop when I record a video.
What kind of sorcery is...
I don't know. So I kind of want to Google Marco Polo and find out, like, what is this app for? Who is behind this app?
Well, I will tell you one thing I did notice on the Marco Polo app that I thought was interesting.
Oh, okay.
So when I got my AirPods, I keep calling them earpods, you guys,
Well,
because earpods, that's,
yeah.
you put them in your ear.
Right.
So earpods. So when I connected them to my phone, it shows a Bluetooth symbol in the app that's not like your Bluetooth symbol. It's like different.
Really?
Yes. So if you look at it, it shows it up here.
Oh, that's weird.
But yeah. So I thought that was interesting.
There's a video, and maybe we'll just have to watch it later.
Okay.
But the first one that comes up when I Googled Marco Polo app,
Yeah.
the first thing that comes up is a video from YouTube, Marco Polo app guide, smartsocial.com. So that must be the website that did the video.
Yeah.
Dangerous app.
Well, it's dangerous because it's like Snapchat.
But like, yeah, that's what I want to know. Why is it dangerous? Like, why is it dangerous? Something just seems off to me. But the reviews are pretty good of it. Like, people give it good reviews. Are they real?
I don't know.
I know.
You just don't know. Maybe Shane Dawson needs to do like an expose.
I would love that. I love Shane Dawson.
Because he did that other app that listens to you.
Yes.
That was scary. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go to YouTube and look at Shane Dawson's conspiracy theory videos. It's really interesting.
He is really cool. I like Shane a lot. He's
and
funny.
Also watch the thing about Chuck E. Cheese pizza, because that will
Right.
blow your mind. It
It
will
will
blow
blow your
your mind.
But then I went to Chuck E. Cheese like that weekend after I
Yeah.
watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And the pizza was like, yeah, that was a pizza.
You should have posted that on Instagram.
I took a
tagged
picture
him.
of it. Oh, I could probably post it now. Because I did take a picture of it just to be like, I don't know.
Where did you go to Chuck E. Cheese?
In New Hampshire.
Did I ever tell you about the time that we went to Chuck E. Cheese in Portland? We drove to Portland to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and it was
closed.
it was closed. The kids were so upset.
Well, yeah.
They were like, "What is this?"
Kids in Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I loved it when I was a kid.
me too.
I loved Chuck E. Cheese, and there wasn't any
It's
in
where
Maine.
a kid could be a kid.
Right.
What's that from? Is it from?
That's from Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's.
where a kid can be a kid. Hey, look at, we're bringing it into the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, we are.
So this is the block party.
Yep.
And we've got some like little topics to talk about before we get into stories today.
We do?
Well, I was going to talk about Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, right.
Just made a impulse buy.
An impulse, and there might be another one right behind it.
There very well might be.
So let's intro,
Okay.
and then we'll do that.
Sounds good.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever. Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out nobody because mixtape tour has begun.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for it.
We about to get it started.
By now, I will have already watched spoilers.
That's what we need to talk about. First, this episode is brought to you by...
Oh, yeah. It's brought to you by
Diana.
Denise.
And Haley. Thank you.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Patreon peeps.
We love you.
Look at what I have all done.
I see.
They just need to be mailed out.
They just need to be mailed.
So I finally got all the bracelets done. They just need to be mailed. So
Thanks, guys.
be on the lookout in the next couple weeks for your bracelet.
Yep.
We're about to get it started.
Yeah, we are. So we got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. So tomorrow is mixtape tour. It begins
Right.
tomorrow.
Right.
Like in less than a day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I would be so excited, like freaking out of my mind
Okay.
to think like I'm going to the show tomorrow.
I know.
So like, who's going to the show tomorrow?
My friend Steph's going to the show tomorrow.
That's amazing. And I want to like I'm hoping that we'll get some stories of these
I
shows
asked
too.
her if she would take a picture of like the stage for me.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. I was like, can you take it like so we can see where our bar stools are?
I'm
so excited.
I'm so excited. Like
It's
a little bit geeked out.
okay. So I totally splurged today.
Mm-hmm.
I got it in my head that I wanted to go to the Fort Lauderdale show. I did not. I must have missed the conversation where everybody was planning on going to the Fort Lauderdale show because I didn't know anybody was going.
Really?
No, I
Oh.
must have missed it. I'm assuming they talked about it. Did you know about it?
I think so.
Oh,
Maybe I just assumed
I totally missed
because
it.
of the location. Like
right. Well, I
Florida.
didn't know Michelle was going or.
I didn't know specifics.
Yeah. Okay.
If I once did, I forget because I don't remember things.
Okay.
I can't retain. But
So I was like, I said in mixtape. Well, first I found out Michelle's going.
Yep.
And I found that out. I don't know how I found it out, but Michelle's like, you should go. So I was like, I just might do that, but like not really thinking that I would.
right.
I was just kind of like, maybe I'll do it, maybe not. Then this morning, I was like, no, I really want to go. Like, I really want to go. So I posted in the mixtape chat that we have.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I want to go to Fort Lauderdale. I think that's what I said. And Kelly and them were like, yeah, hey, this is where we're sitting. So see if you can find a ticket that's near there. Because I didn't want to go by myself.
Right.
Like, I didn't want to go and sit by myself.
Okay.
Because there are people there that like to do that.
That do that.
I am
All
socially
the time.
awkward. If I was by myself, I don't feel like because it would be in my head. Like if I would just let it go, I would have a
Right.
good time. But it would be in my head. I don't know. I wouldn't talk to the next person beside me. Probably not.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the long short of it is that I looked on Ticketmaster and there happened to be a seat. And I said, is this anywhere near you guys? And at first I thought no. And then Kim was like, that's right next to me. So I bought the ticket.
Nuh-uh.
It was the last one.
Are
in
you
that row.
serious?
It was meant to be for me. So I'm meant to go to the show.
Oh my gosh.
How is that even possible?
That's amazing. Like that's incredible.
Like I was looking for row C and at first I couldn't find it. Like
Right.
kept looking. And there was nothing. And then all of a sudden there was that one. And so I posted it.
Was it
and-
Ticketmaster?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. Wow. And it wasn't very much. It was a good price.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to Fort Lauderdale. So if any of you guys are going to Fort Lauderdale, hey.
Hit me up. Well, hit Nikki up, not me, because I'm
Yeah.
not going to be there.
Brooke won't be there, unfortunately, but
Nope.
she'll be at Boston.
It's going to be really hot down there.
Yep. I started to think about that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, all of those places are equipped for hot weather.
Right.
So it's going to be actually probably cooler there than it would be in like Boston at the Garden.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hopefully.
I'm in serious hopes because otherwise I'm going to be a hot mess.
Yeah.
But
you'll be in good company.
yeah.
And seeing new kids.
Right.
That's cool. But as we were talking before we got on here,
Yeah.
and you were telling me like how you like what your plans were, like flights and stuff.
Yeah.
You kind of got thinking that maybe you might explore the option of going to another show down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And this is all just what we were talking about.
Right. So I was
But-
like thinking maybe I'll go to Orlando.
Right.
Why not? It's like, well, here's the thing. We're on vacation. Kevin, myself, and the kids were going on vacation. So we were going to be in Raleigh anyway.
Yep.
We were thinking about going there anyway. So I can't remember. I think it's like 12 and a half hours from Raleigh to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, that sounds probably
But
about
it's
right.
not as many from Raleigh to Orlando. I think it's like 10.
Right.
I could be wrong. I did not look. I didn't because I wasn't even thinking about the Orlando show.
Right.
But anyway, we still might drive, but I think what I'm going to do is fly out of Charlotte because Charlotte has an early morning flight. And
Yep.
it's pretty cheap, and I'll hop on that early morning flight and go to the hotel. Hopefully, they'll let me come join them in the hotel in the morning.
Crash
Well, they told me I'll be staying with them
that night.
that night.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's cool.
That is cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And maybe you go to Orlando. Where's the show in Orlando?
I'm not sure. I wish it was at Disney World. Disney World.
Yeah, if it was at Disney World, I'd probably go.
Could you imagine?
It,
Could you
there would be
even
no place big
imagine?
enough for it at Disney World.
No.
This is a big tour.
This is a big tour. Oh, somebody just pulled in.
I know it seemed to go. They seem to be going pretty fast.
Oh, they pull right in here and whip right around.
So anyway, I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
So how many shows is that going to be for you?
Okay. So I'm going to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Going to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Going to Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
Going to Hershey.
Uh-huh.
Fort Lauderdale. That's 5.
Oh,
It's not that bad.
I thought that you were going to the other one in New Jersey too.
Nope.
Oh.
Just Borgata, or however you say it.
Yeah,
Borgata.
where they have all the expensive hotels.
Yo, jeepers.
Like, right?
I think I'm gonna end up being outside because
Yeah.
it's so much cheaper outside and
Yeah.
drive the 5 miles.
it is like huge difference.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
but that's really cool.
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna go to
exciting.
2 shows, and I'm very excited about it.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Yep.
That is gonna be 2 hell of a days.
Perfect days.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
We're gonna hang out with our friends.
Yep.
We're gonna have bar stools the first
Oh my
night.
God, I'm so excited. So excited for Barstool.
And then we're gonna have something the next night.
Right. We don't know what yet.
Yeah. So here's the thing: we haven't gotten our tickets yet for the next Boston. We're definitely going because
Yeah.
here's the thing:
It's gonna be tickets.
even if it's like up in the,
Right. I mean, I don't want to
Nosebleeds.
be able to touch the ceiling like we did with Justin Timberlake.
but if we have to,
If we have to, we'll be in the building.
right? If we have to be in the Justin Timberlake seats and that's the only option available,
Then that's what we'll do.
whatever.
And they will look like little Lego men on stage.
Yeah. And then Pink will come flying and
And we'll have to look down to see her.
yeah.
Because that's how high we are.
Oh God.
But I think that we're probably going to be purchasing tickets in the next week.
I think so too. The way that you and I've been talking, I
Right.
think that we're going to be purchasing.
And we
tickets
kind of
next
know,
week.
I know kind of where I want to be.
I know where I want to be.
So, well, I want to be on a bar stool. That's not going to happen. So I kind of know where I want to be, and which you and I need to talk about that
yeah.
to figure out, to make sure like we're on the same page.
Are we on the floor?
In my scenario,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
Oh.
I don't want to be on the floor if we're like 15 rows back. Because I can't see because I'm shorter.
So yeah.
I'm excited.
So exciting. What songs do you think they'll sing? Like, because okay, here's the thing. Spotify playlist when
I haven't looked at it.
the Spotify playlist went out,
Right.
I do not recall this playlist going out before.
Me either. And also, I did hear that Block Party was not on it.
Yeah, I noticed that
They're going to
immediately.
play Block Party.
Yeah,
Jordan in his Instagram live, they're playing Block Party.
Right.
So I think that they're gonna play Block
But
Party.
all I was saying was I would cry if they didn't sing Block Party. Like a little baby.
I wouldn't cry, but I'd be disappointed. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see the list. I'm really excited to hear my roller skating song.
Only in my dreams?
No, The Way.
Oh, sorry.
Because it sounds like you can roller skate to it.
That's
Do the
true.
shuffle.
That's true.
I am also I'm just excited. Like I'm really looking forward to Debbie and Tiffany.
Me too.
We'll have to look at it.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited for them. And have we seen Salt and Pepper before?
Yes.
Where did we see them?
We saw them at the I Love the 90s concert.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with Vanilla Ice.
Because all along I've been thinking, I know I've seen them before,
Yeah,
but I couldn't like figure out where.
right. They were there.
But I would love the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's cool. They'll be cool. Anyway.
Corey was so excited for Salt and Pepper. I just remember that. My friend Corey.
I saw Corey recently.
I have not seen her.
Well, every time I see her,
Mhm.
she's like, "Tell Nikki we got to get together." So, she's a nice person.
She is. Mandy
I like
reminds
her.
me a lot of her.
Yeah,
A lot. So.
I love Corey, and I love Mandy.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Same.
They are good people.
So I think they're going to play Block Party.
Yeah,
I think they're going to play The Way.
they're definitely gonna play The Way.
I think they're going to play 80s Baby.
I know they're gonna play 80s Baby.
I think they're going to play
Obviously, Boys in the Band.
Boys in the Band.
I think it's gonna be pretty hanging tough heavy.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to play If You Go Away. I don't think they're going to play that song again.
No.
But if they do, Joey McIntyre, you are more than welcome to come sing to me again. Just putting it out there in the universe.
What do you think
kick
they're
you
gonna
out of
play-
bed for eating crackers?
What do you think they'll play from the block? Well, I kind of have an idea of one because I read messages and stuff.
Okay.
If Spotify is right.
Okay, so
Because the block is my favorite.
I love the block.
Oh.
I think they're gonna play.
They're gonna play Summertime.
I don't think they are.
I think they will.
Okay.
I feel like they will.
Okay. They might mix it up and play bits and pieces of each song.
True.
Yeah.
And I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
I'd love to hear some Dirty Dancing.
I freaking love that song so much.
And I'd love to hear some 2 in. Actually,
I was
honestly,
gonna say that's what I was gonna say. I would love to hear some 2 in. I would love to hear it.
I also would like to hear some Grown Man.
Hey!
Not gonna lie, I love me some Grown Man.
I love every song on that album.
I do too. That's a great album. I can listen to it from start to finish completely and not once think I'm a little tired of this song.
No.
Or I could do,
Nope.
because all the other ones, there's that song that I'm like, I mean, I can skip that, but I just love the whole thing.
Yeah.
Boom. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I'm so excited.
Me too.
And Jordan, I love tour season because you kind of come out.
Brooke is like peeking through the wilderness.
Like you kind of come out from like the bushes, and you're
I
like,
love it.
I'm back.
Here I am.
And I love it. I love it so much. I live for it. Like his little Instagram live.
That was amazing.
He's looking mighty
He's
fine.
looking fantastic.
He is looking like primo.
Yeah.
Prime.
You see Joe on his bike?
I did. You biker.
I kept saying, "Hey Joey, hi Joey." So excited, Joey. That's how I roll.
I didn't see it live, but anyway.
I can't wait for more lives. I can't wait for everything.
I
And
know.
like I was gonna not watch. I was going to not, but
We've talked about
there's
that.
There's no way. There's no way because I want to enjoy it every single concert. I want to look at more stuff and enjoy it.
I'm so excited.
And it's kind of cool that we get to like we get to live it like and then actually experience it.
Right. It makes the anticipation for me, like the anticipation is like part of it.
Yeah.
It's so fun to like.
It's like right around the corner. It's next month.
Yeah. So, but like, okay, think about this.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night,
Yeah.
we'll be sitting in our homes watching like live videos
I know.
from the show.
Right.
Also, how long have you guys been rehearsing? Because it hasn't been that long.
Okay. So
I love it.
here's my thought on that. That a lot of what they're doing is what they did on the cruise
Yeah.
and not the Apollo.
And you had mentioned that before, and I
Yeah.
think that that's true.
Yeah.
I think that they probably
Whereas before they wouldn't have gotten all that practice in beforehand, I
Right.
don't think. And they already
No.
did because they had the Apollo show and then
and the cruise.
they did that same thing on the cruise.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know how previous concerts were on the cruise, so I don't know if they were that elaborate or not. Because they were pretty elaborate.
They were,
I
yeah.
mean, they had a whole set and everything.
They probably were. I mean, because
Yeah.
you know, but it was.
Man, I wish I would have known about it. I wish I would have been on every single cruise. Speaking of which, we're gonna have Christina on very soon.
Yeah,
We got a hold of her. We got in touch with her, and she's gonna come on the podcast.
that's exciting.
Hopefully, we won't have any audio issues.
Oh my
For the love of
gosh.
everything.
Yeah, because that's in like a week or so, right?
Oh my word! Yeah, we gotta practice.
Jeez.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I had that song in my head. After
After last time we recorded,
Yep.
you were like, I haven't said that in a while.
I haven't. I'm not jealous right now.
No.
Yes, I am.
Of
People going to the concert tomorrow.
Oh. Baby, I'm jealous.
Woo! I didn't realize he's saying blue. I just say ooh.
I love it.
So I wanted to show you something that I got. It's a
Yeah.
New Kids on the Block book.
Yeah.
I'm like 6 pages in and I friggin' love it.
What is it?
It's like 33 and a third. And I don't know if it's like a series. And this is 33 and a third Hangin' Tough by Rebecca Wallwork. And you can get it on Amazon. That's
What
where I got
is
my
it?
copy.
Like, what's it about?
It's about New Kids on the Block.
Is it like a biography?
I think so.
Is it fan fiction?
No, I don't believe it's fan fiction because I'm already into
seeing
it.
a bunch of words.
And they're talking about Maurice Starr.
like there's no pictures.
No.
I'm intrigued.
So I'll read it and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
'Cause I haven't been reading lately and I feel like it might help me like go to sleep. So
Reading always puts me to sleep immediately. So that would be good.
but yeah, so 33 and a third Hangin' Tough by Rebecca Wallwork.
Interesting. Okay.
Bloomsbury Press.
Cool.
Yeah. So
So when you're done with it, let me know.
I will. We can read it. Yeah, because they have like 33 and a third. Let's talk about love. A journey to the end of something.
Oh. Well,
Journey
interesting.
to the end of. I don't know. I
Huh.
can't. It's so small.
Let me see.
30. It says because it's another 33 and a third book.
Right. A Journey to the End of Taste
Oh, of taste. That's what it says.
by Carl Wilson.
So I don't know if 33.
Oh. It's a book on what's her name? Celine Dion.
I thought that was her.
Yeah. Interesting.
A journey to the end of taste.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very good.
No. Let's talk about love. A Journey to the End of Taste.
Okay.
Weird. Okay.
So it's a cute little book.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. And this is like number 113. So this must be number 113, like the Babysitters Club.
Oh yeah.
You can collect them. Uh-oh. Say hello to your friends.
Babysitters Club.
Say hello to the people who care. Nothing's better than friends. Babysitters Club.
'Cause you know that
Your friends are always there. So shall we get into some stories?
I think we shall.
Hey, let's do it.
Okay.
Maria's talking, by the way. This is so cool. I love. Oh, we have 18 polos.
Wow.
That's what they call them, polos.
Whoa.
All right.
Joey, whoa.
I'd like to have Joey Lawrence on.
I would too.
How you doing? All right. This is Maria's International New Kids Tour story, and it's not Maria that you know.
Right. This
It's a
is
different Maria.
So, hi, Maria. I'm going to read your story
Hey,
now.
Maria. Yay.
All right. First of all, I absolutely love your podcast. Oh,
Thank you.
I love listening to all the stories and the wonderful memories we all share of NKOTB. It is somehow so comforting to know that even though our lives might be completely different and we even live on different continents, we all share this common passion which brings us together. Thank you so much for creating this community, which is so full of positivity and simply love.
Oh, thank you.
This said, let me share my story with you. And thank you, Maria. You are very
Yeah.
kind. Like so many of you, I do not have one single story, but I would like to share my very first one.
Sounds good to me.
Press rewind to 1990.
I've done it.
Consider it pressed. Even though I loved the whole group, my heart belonged to Joe.
Oh, I think I can relate to that.
My very first love. Sigh.
Oh.
I loved the time because in 1990, everyone was a fan and New Kids was all we ever talked about and listened to all day long. Such great and fun memories. I need to turn up the light on my phone. I just can't see. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right. I shared my passion not only with the girls in my class, but I had probably around 50 pen pals all over the world, and we also held regular fan meetings.
Okay, that's crazy. I want to learn more about these fan meetings. And 50 pen pals, that's a lot to keep up with.
That I was going to say, that's a commitment.
I would have freaking loved that, though, back then. Back in the day, I would have been all about it. Like, seriously?
That's a lot.
If the internet was a little bit earlier, I would have had a New Kids on the Block newsletter.
Yeah.
I would.
Just like that girl.
Just like that girl. Yes.
Looking back, I don't even recall how we managed to get in touch and agree on a meeting in the pre-internet era, but somehow it worked just fine.
I wonder how, did they call each other?
I don't know. Or mail it all to each other?
Huh.
Mail it out?
Huh.
It was at one of these fan meetings that I met Angela and we became BFFs.
Oh, I think they got together. They actually got together. That's even cooler.
Oh yeah, the fan meeting they did. Yeah.
Oh,
they coordinated the dates and stuff.
I was trying to think did they all send letters in and then one person just read them? I was trying to think, or did they get on a call?
Like a party line?
Yeah.
She was 3 years older than me and everything about her was just so cool. But what topped it off was the fact that she had been on tour with Bros. Oh my gosh.
I don't know who Bros is.
Yes.
I don't know.
This is the documentary that we were told to watch.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Oh my word, that's right. I was like, it sounds familiar, but I don't know what
So cool. Okay. So I don't know if they will have heard that episode yet.
Probably not.
So anyway, you guys, we have an episode coming out where we talk about this, where we are recommended to watch this documentary about Bros.
Right.
So that's it.
Right.
But we just made that connection.
That's so cool. Because we didn't know who they were.
Right.
And it's so weird that I don't ever remember them in magazines or anything.
Well, because they were not big here.
Oh, okay.
So she goes on to say, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the band Bros, and I hope I'm saying that right. I think so.
Yeah.
But they were a really big thing in the UK in the 80s and are still quite hot today, I have to add.
Hey, we
Wink
have to look
emoji.
them up.
And Angie had toured with them.
That's so
which
cool.
pretty much meant that she had been to 10 shows, stayed in their hotels, and met them in real life.
That's craziness right there.
And when New Kids announced their European tour in 1991, Angie convinced me that, of course, we would also get a chance to meet them in their hotels and stuff. And of course, I believed her because she could make anything happen. And when the time came, Angie really knew the hotel in which New Kids were staying in because she still had the connections to some security guard who had worked for Bros the year before. And not only did she know the hotel, but she booked a room for us in said hotel.
That's amazing.
Those 2 nights cost a fortune, but I couldn't care less.
You just
LOL.
said fortune.
Fortune.
I say fortune.
Cost a fortune.
Cost a fortune.
No,
That's weird.
that is weird.
I've never heard you say fortune. I'm going to
fortune.
go get my fortune told.
Fortune telling.
Fortune. So it's fortune. Fortune telling.
I was reading it different.
Fortune.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those 2 nights cost a fortune,
Oh.
but I couldn't care less. We arrived the day before the show at the hotel, and it was pandemonium. There were probably 200 girls already waiting outside of the hotel. So that's how a big secret it was after all.
Not such a big secret.
Oh, right. Wink, wink. Once we pushed our way through them and Angie could explain we were hotel guests, we were miraculously let in. Inside the hotel, there were only around 10 girls in the lobby, which I would identify as fellow fans, but everyone else who did not have a room had to stay outside. Once we were checked in, we placed ourselves at the hotel bar and waited. And waited. Waiting seems to be a big thing when you plan on meeting your favorite star, and this was the same then as it is now. But of course, we all know it's worth the wait. I had my back to the elevator doors, but finally Angie stated, OMG! I think she probably said, oh my god.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, OMG! Donnie and Danny just came down. My pulse accelerated to unknown heights, and I immediately wanted to turn around. But she was like, no, don't turn around. Keep calm. Easier said than done, but I tried my best and begged her for updates, silently cursing myself that I was sitting in the wrong position. She told me they were signing autographs for some girls, and then she said, oh, they're coming over. By then, I was already a nervous wreck. I can still feel the excitement thinking back to that moment when I heard Donnie's also familiar voice saying, hey, can I get you two cuties a drink?
You sure can, Donnie Wahlberg.
It was the worst pickup line ever. Seriously, if it hadn't been Donnie, I probably would have started laughing. But at the same time, it somehow calmed me a little, and suddenly we were really sitting in this hotel bar having drinks with Donnie and Danny.
Back in the day.
That is back in the
day.
That is like back in the day, Donnie. You know that, Donnie. And back in the day, Danny.
I know that, Donnie.
I mean,
come
on now.
I know that Donnie very well. He forced an awakening within my soul.
I love it. And it got even better. Shortly after, Jordan and Joe came down. I suppose they were looking for the other guys, and since they were sitting with us, they also came over.
Oh, my word.
I would die.
Be still my heart.
Angie did most of the talking, as I didn't even know what to say. I just silently savored this moment of full New Kids attention. Especially Joe and his incredible blue eyes didn't help my nervousness. I still remember this first moment.
I get lost in those eyes.
I still remember this first moment when Joe walked over and he really said, "Hi, I'm Joe," and formally gave me his hand. And I replied, "I know. Duh." Like I didn't even introduce myself or anything. And to make matters worse, I can't even remember anything else I said in those 5 to 10 minutes. The guys were standing there with us. Donnie and Angie did most of the talking, and he asked if we'd be at their shows. She told them we'd be there, and he took our names and told us to go to Will Call the next day to pick up passes. Then they were gone. I didn't get it at first, but Angie was smiling like Christmas morning, and slowly it dawned on me that passes probably meant backstage passes.
Oh my word.
And I just about freaked. By the way, in case you're wondering why I still remember all of this so clearly, even though it happened so long ago, I kept a diary, and now I am so glad I did. Reading all those stories from the past always puts me right back to that time and feelings. The next day, we really picked up 2 all-access backstage passes at the Will Call window and walked right in.
That's insane.
We had an amazing evening, even though we didn't even see the guys that much. But it was just so fantastic just to see what an actual backstage area looks like with all the rooms and corridors.
Brooke's becoming British.
And all those people, well, they are from the UK.
That is true.
And all those people from the venue and the crew. We only saw Donnie and Joe briefly at catering before the show that night. Joe,
I wonder if, like, not to interrupt you,
yeah,
but I wonder if the catering was like what we saw on, like, Hangin' Tough.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like when they were like scooping up the stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, Joe had all the things, and Jordan said, "No one loves me."
Do you think it would have to do with the venue?
I guess it would depend on it. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if it would be different in the UK than from the US.
I bet it would be. I bet it'd be more formal. Everything's more formal in the UK. Right? I don't know. I don't know.
More proper.
Yes.
They have more tea.
Yes.
And
biscuits, which are cookies.
And chips, which are French fries.
Yes. And my friend Andy, I have this really good friend Andy, and I haven't talked to Andy in a long time. I miss him, but he used to work with me, and he was from the UK, and he just would crack me up. Like when Prince William had his first baby,
yeah,
he made sure to get me postcards and sent them to me.
Oh,
because I told him like I loved the royals,
right?
So he was like, "Oh, well, I should get these postcards for Nikki."
That's awesome. Where am I? Joe later told me that during these first meetings, he thought, "Oh, okay." We only saw Donnie and Joe briefly at catering before the show that night. Joe later told me that during these first meetings, he thought I didn't like him at all because I barely said anything. And whenever he asked something, I always gave him like 2-word responses and kept looking away.
I would do the same thing.
Little did he know that this was because I was just too starstruck to function at all. LOL. And I am forever thankful to Angie, who always kept her cool and arranged for everything. I am realizing the story will get too long to read for you, so I'll try and speed it up.
Oh.
We ended up getting tickets to the next show and the one after that, and then we had passes for that whole European tour.
That's insane.
Angie and I tried to go every single New Kids show in the UK and in Germany and the Netherlands for that matter.
Isn't that when Danny... So Danny's not in this.
Right.
That's when he hurt his ankle.
Is that when it was?
I wonder if that's why he wasn't with them.
Wait, Danny was with them. He was with Johnny at the bar.
Oh.
John isn't there.
John isn't there. But Danny like broke his ankle or something.
Yeah, he did.
Like he tripped on
Something
a teddy bear
happened.
or somebody like threw something.
Yeah, something happened. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, because I remember.
Or was he sick?
All I could think. Oh no, he
was
swear,
injured.
Because I can remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'll never throw anything at anybody because I don't want to be that person.
Right.
That would suck.
That sends Danny off tour for like 2 weeks.
Could you even imagine?
Or however long.
And I'm sorry to that person that did it because it was surely an accident.
Right. Nobody would do that intentionally.
No.
It was such an amazing time and we met so many amazing people on the road. Starting with the guys, obviously, who we got to know better and better each time we met, to others from the crew who became close friends, to other girls that also kept popping up at various places. We definitely weren't the only ones following that tour. Being an adult now and looking back, it seems like a very irresponsible thing to be doing at that time. But I believe I learned so many things which shaped me and made me become the person I am today. I will send some pictures from that tour in another mail, which you can post on your site as well. Please excuse the quality of the pictures, but they were printouts, which I then photographed with my phone. I am the girl in the photocopied picture standing next to Joe. I know most people listening to your podcast are probably from the States, but the thought just occurred to me that maybe, just maybe, any girl who was with New Kids on their European tour might also be listening and would like to reach out.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. And that's actually what she says. That would be beyond amazing. I still remember quite a few names of girls I haven't seen since. Melissa and Stacy, a Donnie and a Jordan girl from the States, for instance. Or Cindy and Jenny, Danny and Donnie girl from the UK.
This is so cool.
It really is. A few girls from Germany, Iris, and then she put in parentheses next to her, Danny. Marion, Jordan, Natty, Donnie, and Susan, Joe. Anyone out there?
If you are, get in touch with us and we'll put you in touch with Maria.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. This reunion has been the best thing that happened in my life. I mean, besides meeting my husband and having 2 amazing children, of course. You get what I mean.
I get you.
It gave me a sense of acceptance and also appreciation. Back in the day, there used to be a lot of envy and even hate amongst fans. I was called all kinds of names. I was harassed by phone. We even had to get a different phone number. All kinds of bad things. That's crazy. Which caused me to stop talking about New Kids on the Block and all my experiences for a long time.
That's so sad.
And then, bam, forward to 2008, and suddenly my happy teenage bliss is back. And even better the second time around. Without envy and hate, but simply with love. With so much love and so many happy tears. I met so many amazing and wonderful people in these past 10 years. My heart is full. And I started telling my story to others, joking and laughing about it and about all those crazy things everyone did when we were younger. And I heard more than once, I had so many stories to tell, I should write a book about it. I laughed and put the thought aside, but it kept surfacing, and finally I asked myself in all seriousness, what if? And so one day I really sat down and wrote a book, which was an amazing process in itself, which could be another story I could tell if anyone is interested to listen.
Yeah.
Of course.
Please.
I got the book edited, managed, and finally even published. It is not my story, of course. It is a fictional story, yet I poured as many feelings and memories inside as I could muster. And if anyone is interested to read it, just let me know and I'll send it to you. I didn't publish the books to make money out of it or anything, but simply to share it and to talk about it. Or if you have Kindle, you can read it on Amazon for free with Kindle Unlimited. And we'll have a link.
The book is called Sound of Love. The Sound of Love.
Cool. So we'll have a link on our website and all of her amazing pictures. But then she closes off, lots of love, Maria.
Maria, we love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for the story. And might I add, that Donnie picture, how you doing?
How you doing, Donnie?
The Joe picture, of course, because of course I'm going to say that.
Well,
Yeah,
right.
of course I'm going to say that.
Of course.
But yeah, let's just, yeah. You guys need to go on the website. You need to take a look at these pictures because they are pure gold.
Gold.
Yes, they are.
They're gold. Golden. They're awesome.
I'm just going to say it. I don't know if I should say it because I'm always going to be a Joe girl. I will always through and through be a Joe girl. You know where this is going. You know where this is going. I still would have been a Joe girl, but Danny, how you doing?
I know.
I would have. When he was wearing those goggles and what is it, Dirty Dog?
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
How you doing? These pictures are so
I like
good.
the roughness of Donnie. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Oh, she is super cute with her striped overalls.
Yes, she is.
You are adorable, Maria.
Oh my gosh. I love these pictures. These are awesome pictures,
Joe
you guys.
looks like somebody in that picture. And I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Like somebody here?
Like
that...
somebody here. Like that face that he's making looks like somebody. But I can't think of who it is. So, anyway. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
That picture could have been taken at Fort Knox. Joe and his dad. Could have been.
Yep. Could have been.
It looks like it.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate you sharing your story.
That leather jacket he's wearing.
Who, Joe?
Yeah. I would have been like, oh, hey.
Look at the hair. The hair.
Joe's dad didn't change in like 30 years. He still looked great.
Yes, he did. He looked the same.
Yes.
Same.
Joe slicking his hair back.
I can picture him.
Yep. All right. So next up, we have Chelsea's Donnie stories.
Is Joe wearing all of his rings in these pictures? We just can't see them.
I haven't seen them. I looked. Trust me. I looked.
That's about the time.
That is about the time.
All right. That's good. I love it.
All right. So go on our website and check out those pictures because they are gold. Now it's time for Chelsea's Donnie stories.
Nice.
Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies.
Get funky.
Ding, 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 ding. Here are two of my Donnie stories. The first one started 5 years ago at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I had told my work that I had a doctor's appointment the day before the ceremony. LOL. So I got to the ceremony early in the morning to meet my friend there and other blockheads. So we were in line waiting. At about noon, they move us to where the ceremony will be, and at this point, it's really warm out and the sun is beating down on us, and we are all crowded together. So the guys finally come out, and the ceremony begins. So after the ceremony, the guys are doing press stuff and talking pictures. Nope, not talking pictures. They're taking pictures with the star. So everyone finally spreads out, and I'm standing there on Hollywood Boulevard, not feeling so good. All of a sudden, I pass out. Here comes security and picks me up off the ground and takes me to the Walk of Fame and lays me down on the ground. They are giving me water, trying to cool me down. As I'm lying there, I hear my friend call over Donnie. All of a sudden, I feel someone grab my hand and I turn my head upward to see who it is. And it's Donnie holding my hand. Oh my Lord.
I would lose my mind.
I would be like, this is a dream.
Did I die? Is this what heaven looks like?
Oh, yes, it is. Donnie answers, why, yes, it is. Finally, he asks if we can sit her up. So I sit up and he asked me my name and my Twitter handle. And he said, I'll find you. Unfortunately, he never followed me on Twitter. And all of a sudden, he asked me if I wanted some water. So he held up a bottle of water to my mouth and I could drink some water. And he spends like 10 minutes with me. That's Donnie.
Donnie, you're a national treasure.
Yes. My other Donnie story happened on this year's NKOTB cruise. NKOTB.
Stop! No! Oh no!
I'm even doing it with NKOTB.
That was funny. That was funny.
Wow. As you know, it was hot on the Lido deck and being crowded with other blockheads. So after Lido Deck party, we spread out. I go for a walk. It seems like when people spread out, like bad things happens to poor what's her name? Chelsea. I go to walk behind my friends because I'm hot. And all of a sudden I go down and my friends see this. They come over to me and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm not really talking and nod no. So they get me off the Lido Deck and inside where it's cool. They put me on the stairs and I start having an anxiety attack and I'm crying and hyperventilating. So everyone's trying to calm me down and my friend sees Donnie walk by and do a turn back to me. He sits on the stairs with me and he's saying, "Chelsea, breathe." He held a bottle of water on my neck to cool me down. He's always with the water. I kept the bottle with me and took it home with me. He asked me, "Do I want a nurse?" And he asked me, "Do I want a nurse?" And he's like, "Probably a male nurse." And I'm like, "You can bring me Danny if you want." I'm not sure how long he stayed on the stairs with me, but it felt like Donnie was on the stairs with me forever. I'm so grateful that Donnie took the time to see that I was okay both times. I will never forget those moments. If you need to change anything so it makes more sense, please go ahead and do so. I'll take that out. I already did it. Thank you, Chelsea. P.S. I'm still waiting on my Donnie follow on Twitter. LOL.
Chelsea,
those are good
you.
stories. Thank you.
No, I have a question.
Okay.
Chelsea, so Donnie was there when you woke up from being passed out 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then he was there for you when you were having like an anxiety attack and he was there to calm you down.
Right.
So like, did he remember that you were the same person from 5 years ago?
I wonder. Oh my gosh.
I mean, she didn't mention it, so probably not, but I thought that was really funny.
Like, hey, I remember you.
Like
I gave you water before.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
That was an awesome story. Two awesome stories.
Yes. I think we're on to a third awesome story.
Yeah, we are. Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea.
All right. Do you want me to read this one or do you want to read this one?
You can read this one.
Okay. I'm going to read this one. So I'm going to read Brandi's Donnie Wahlberg story.
Here we go. Whoa.
Oh, I love that.
Joey Fatone. We just have to mention him one more time.
Okay. So
Mission Interview Joey 2019.
Brooke and Nikki. Here is my Donnie story. I was attending Joe's first show in Hollywood. I found a wine store that sold blondies. The employee tells me they'll be here next month for a signing.
Ooh.
Towards the end of February, Jenny started tweeting about the signing, and Donnie was hinting of going but not confirming until a day or so before.
I remember all of this.
That's it. I'm calling in sick and my daughter will miss school. I cannot miss this. I've waited over 30 years for this moment. We started getting our group together. May arrived first at noon. Then Mandy and I arrive around 1:30.
Mandy!
We are the third group in line. As 4 p.m. arrives, nerves began to build. We see Johnny. OMG, is this really happening? She probably said, oh my gosh.
Yes.
But she wrote, OMG. I've loved him for more than 30 years. Johnny peeks around the corner. When I see him, the tears start to flow. All these emotions getting the better of me. My crew tries to calm me. It's now our turn. He takes one look at me and I start to ugly cry. Aww. He holds out his arms and says, come here, and holds me. Donnie. Aww. My daughter tells him it's her first time. She's loved you for a long time.
Oh my gosh. That's adorable.
He then winks at her. She starts to cry, so he pulls her into a triple hug. He's pulled us back from the line area to have a private moment. My crew sneaks around the corner like the paparazzi, videoing and taking pics of us. Jenny is now done signing my bottles and comes over. Donnie tells her it's our first time. Now, to be honest, I wasn't the biggest Jenny fan before she took my Donnie. Now, I don't share all her beliefs, but she has helped many families of kids with special needs. As I hug her, I tell her, thank you for sharing your husband. She says, of course, you're so sweet, and tells me my hug is going to make her cry.
Oh.
My daughter has struggled in school. She has been bullied and has suffered from depression and dyslexia. I thank Jenny for all she has done for kids. She smiled and said, of course. Donnie at this point has my phone and is recording our conversation. I tell him no matter what kind of day she's had, Liz just needs to watch him and it puts a smile on her face. You, Donnie, make my daughter smile and I thank you for that. He turned my phone around and says, you sons of guns, and wipes away tears. Jenny tells him to sign my bottles. I then tell him about the first time we got to see them up close this past June at House of Blues Anaheim. After that show, Liz told me, Mom, I looked into my dad's eyes and we connected. I had her repeat that, and she says, I looked into Donnie's eyes, and we connected. His reaction was genuine. He jumps back and points at us and says, yes, I remember. I was bent down and singing, and I saw you. I felt it too.
What?
That's crazy. He then says there was a tweet about it. I said that, yes, I had forgotten I had tweeted it.
What?
Yeah.
Donnie Wahlberg, you are freaking crazy.
He is amazing. How does he?
That just gave me goosebumps.
Like, how
what
does he
in
do
the
it?
hell?
I don't know how he does it.
No, I don't know.
National treasure.
National.
Hashtag,
National.
we are all Donnie girls.
That is the truth.
Oh, let's see. He then says there was a tweet about it. I said, oh, okay, yep, I read all that. That man has such the memory. I tell them I'm going on the cruise for the first time. They both say that I'm gonna have the best time. Jenny starts talking to Liz about hair. Donnie asks if Liz is going on the cruise, and I told him no. He asked why not as he put his arm around me. I said I can't afford to. He asks, can you get her to Miami? I say yes, and he says she's on the boat. My cabin. So I think that meant that she was staying in her cabin. Like she'd be in her same cabin.
Yeah.
No after party for her, but she can do everything else. He brings her over and tells her, and yes, we both ugly cry again. Donnie tells Johnny to get Mom's info, get Liz's info, wristbands, VIP, everything. I now have Johnny's phone in hand, unsupervised, but was too overwhelmed to do anything bad. LOL. Now it's May and Mandy's turn. Donnie asks, are you Brandi's crew? They say yes. Are you on the cruise? Yes. So Donnie says, Johnny, Brandi's crew, all of them, VIP, wristbands, red carpet, royal treatment. None of us could believe what was happening.
That's crazy.
We decided to get something to eat after Johnny got our info. At Wahlburgers, of course. They showed up when they were done at the signing. We hung out for a while. I talked to Johnny a bit, now that I wasn't in shock, to try to get some details out of him. Once we were all leaving, Johnny rolled his window down and pointed to Liz and said, see you on the boat. Now, I haven't shared this story to many people outside my circle for fear of negativity, but Mandy encouraged me to write you both because your group is different. I was still hesitant until I heard your last podcast from Joe's Hollywood Nights. Cruise isn't until October. Can't wait to see what VIP from DW means and meet you all on the boat. So this is from Brandi and Liz and Brandi's crew. Hashtag Donnie Girls Forever. P.S. She attached photos from her paparazzi. So she sent this to us a while ago.
Right.
Clearly
yes.
it was before the cruise.
Yes.
But we
saved it because she didn't know what that would entail. Like,
right.
So we saved it to read after the cruise. And so
we're like 6 months after the cruise.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Thank you for being patient.
Thank you for being patient.
We appreciate it, Brandi.
But thank you so much for sending the story.
Yes.
And we have pictures on our site, so you guys should go check them out.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They are awesome.
And we got to meet Brandi and Liz. So,
oh my gosh, and they were so sweet.
They really were
awesome.
They really. I'm so glad that we got a chance to like hang out with them. So yeah,
Me too.
Those are our stories, and be sure to go on the website, check it out, go look at the pictures, because it's always fun with pictures. You know, you get like a visual.
I love the visual.
It gets to add to the audio.
Absolutely.
So
thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah, and let's talk in the group. If you're not with us at the Facebook group, join us on the Facebook group.
Please
join us. Just come look for us.
Come find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
all those things. Send in your stories,
please. mysocallwhatever@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And why don't you give us a call too?
Yeah. Call our party line
at 857-271-1047. Again, 857-271-1047. Call us, leave us a message. We might play it on the podcast.
Tell us what you think about this episode.
Text us. Maybe we'll just read it on the podcast.
Yeah, just text us.
Text
us when you're done and let us know you listen.
Send us that hotline bling.
Yep. And live tweet us on Twitter. We love it.
And we love you.
We do.
So thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Nikki and Brooke. It's Joy, and I am still riding a high from the concert on Thursday night. It was freaking awesome. And I was going to call you earlier, but I didn't have much of a voice right after. So I've actually got most of my voice back now. So I just want to encourage anybody that didn't do the Naughty by Nature meet and greet yet, do it. It was so much fun and so worth it. Donnie was only able to be there for like 5 minutes. Maybe he'll be there longer for yours. It didn't matter. It was awesome. I totally encourage you guys to do it. The concert was amazing. I know a lot of people complained about the sound. Where I was, it sounded awesome. Every single one of them sounded awesome. I had the best time. Had a great weekend. I love you guys. I was sorry I couldn't go live in the arena. It just wouldn't let me. I was lucky to get the lives at the Naughty by Nature meet and greet. I tried to go live, but it wouldn't let me. So, maybe that'll leave a little surprise for you guys. I don't know. There's so much out there, but had a great time. Encourage all of you all to go that can go. I love my so-called whatever and the friends that they have brought to me through this group. Love you, Nikki and Brooke. Keep on keeping on. Bye.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Charlene calling from Long Beach, California. And I just wanted to say it on the hotline because I've said it on the New Kids on the Block Instagram, and I've said it on Twitter, and I've said it on Facebook, but let's be grown-ups. We all deserve the uncensored version of The Way. I want all the words. I don't need a bleep. I don't need an edit. We're grown-ups. Let's act like grown-ups. Give us the uncensored The Way from the Hangin' Tough 30th anniversary. I mean, an F-bomb never hurt anyone, that really. I mean, come on. At least, very least, I hope, pretty please, with sugar on top, that they don't censor themselves when they do it at the mixtape tour. I don't think that's too much to ask. You just gotta give us what we want. I mean, can you imagine? Anyway, I just want to leave a message with you guys. I hope you're having a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
End of messages.
File's done.